seducing him, Louis. Dillian barked from the car and he regained his senses. On it, boss. Come on, babe. He whispered the last part to me as he led me into the fancy-looking hotel. I walked beside him carefully in order not to fall because of the high heel that I'm putting on. I noticed people kept staring at me, especially the males. Why won't they? With me dressed this way, it's sure thing. Wait, Angel. The Louis guy made me stop, then he branched somewhere and came back with a red wine and 2 glass cups. He handed them over to me and I collected. Room 205. That's your target room. Be really careful, especially with those fat-looking guards posted outside his door, he warned, and I nodded and made to leave, but he held me back. What is your name anyways? He grinned. I'm Shawna, I answered simply. Okay Shawna, you're really beautiful and I like you a whole lot, but later we'll talk more. He winked at me, which made me almost roll my eyes at him. Go on, be careful. He warned again, and I gulped down and continued walking further, searching for room 205 with my eyes. I kept going and then sighted about 3 guards standing outside a particular door. They are all big and fat. That must be the room, I thought, and proceeded to them. Excuse me, is this room 205? I asked with soft smiles. The guards ran their eyes all over my body and I saw them lick their lips hungrily. Yes, pretty lady, what exactly are you looking for? Me. One of them answered and they all sniggered. I laughed softly and shook my head. As you can see, I'm here for your boss. I licked my lips and said. Huh, did boss? One of them tried asking the others. Come on, you are keeping him waiting. He called me and said I should be fast. I cut him in and said. Okay, the one in the middle said and shifted. They opened the door and I start walking in. I noticed different hands touch me from behind. I felt so irritated, but shit, I get to move on. This is only the first part. I got into the big fancy looking room and didn't see anyone. I walked to a table with the drink and glasses, then kept it down. I made to look for the old man, but I started hearing one of the inner room doors cracking open. I turned and behold, it's the old man with pot bully. He was coming out of the bathroom clad in just towel tied to his lower body. Oh shit. I tried looking away from him but recalled that I have to act like a slut. Hi dear. I released a soft smile and walked towards the old confused looking man, but I can also tell that he is very excited seeing me. What? He tried asking, but I placed my middle finger on his lips. Shoo. I was asked to make you feel good, I said seductively, praying he doesn't hear my pounding heartbeat. He grinned like a kid and smiled. Oh, what a perfect beauty you are. The man smiled and tried grabbing my waist, but I was quick to move back. We have to drink first, honey. I brought one with me. Sit. I cooed and went to grab the red wine. I popped it open and decanted it into 2 different glasses. I turned to look at him with smiles and found out he was already sitting down while his eyes were on me, waiting eagerly for me to come to him. F***K. He has to look away, I thought, and started decanting more drinks into the cup. Just on time, luckily for me, his phone started ringing. He looked away and I quickly brought out the whitish powder given to me by Dillian. He said it will make him sleep immediately it gets into his mouth. I poured the whitish powder into his drink. He didn't even speak with the person calling him. He growled into the phone and tossed it aside. Perfect. Just perfect. I don't wanna waste time here at all. His gaze fell back on me as I walked towards him seductively. He kept licking his lips and rubbing his big belly. Let's cheers to the great fun we're gonna be experiencing. I raised my glass and said, yes, cheers baby. He clicked his glass with mine and drank from his cup. I drank from my cup too. I gulped the whole content down, though I know it's quite a lot. It might make me tipsy. He kept the glass on the table beside the bed and positioned himself very well on the bed. He spread his legs apart and loosened his towel. Oh my goodness! I didn't know when I exclaimed, but I covered it up with a smile immediately and tried looking away. Come on baby, climb and ride me to hell. He hushed, his manhood already standing. Oh gosh! Holy Mary! What shit is this? This is the first time this kind of thing is happening to me. Why doesn't he have shame at all? Lem keep my glasses honey. I feigned a sweet smile and catwalked back to keep the glass. I was doing everything slowly in hope that he'll fall asleep quickly. When I turned back his eyes wasn't shining. He was trying to keep himself awake and I smiled and got back to him. I focused my eyes elsewhere as I climbed on top of the bed going to meet him. He had a weak smile on. He is still smiling in this state. What an old fool. When I got to him, he finally closed his eyes and dozed off. I turned him over the bed and covered him with the duvet, then pulled out the bed foam. It's where I have been told that the briefcase is gonna be. I sighted the briefcase and tried taking it, but noticed I started feeling so sleepy. I rubbed my eyes and shook my head. This must be as a result of taking that wine too much. I was only trying to buy time and that's it. I held myself together and pulled out the heavy briefcase. I hope Louis has succeeded in getting rid of the guards. I don't think I can face any of them. I ran to the door and knocked on it, but there was no response. Which means the guards are no longer there. I exhaled and opened the door, but unexpectedly the guards rushed into the room, but I was quick to hide behind the doors. Oh goodness! I'm getting scared and really tipsy.